Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Monday, December 28th, 2020. And today we are coming fresh off of Christmas. I hope you had a great holiday weekend here and are ready to get started this week. So what I want to do is take a look at what has happened historically on the day following Christmas. So to do that, we can use one of our holiday factors that we have available in the platform. We do have all of the major holidays within our platform available for testing, and we'll hop in there and grab that from the calendar section. So first, let me set this up in all four instruments. We'll be looking at entering long at the open of regular trading hours, which is 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, and exiting at the close of regular trading hours, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. And then to add the day after Christmas, all I've got to do is come into this calendar section, and then in our holidays section, we've got all of the different holidays available here. And if I scroll down to the bottom, we can see the day after Christmas. I'm going to hit equals next to that. That will add day after Christmas to the study, and now I can hit view results. All right, here we go. So these are the results of going long at the open of regular trading hours on the day after Christmas. So historically, we've got 16 samples dating back to 2003. And those 16 samples are the same for the S&P, NASDAQ, Dow, and the Russell. If we look at the win rates on these, all of these, at least dating back to 2003, have closed above the open for that day more often than not. So we've got the S&P with 63% of the samples ending up with what would be a green daily candlestick. The NASDAQ, 69%, the Dow, 69%, and the Russell, 63%. So nearly identical here across the board looking at the past 16 years. If we take a look at the average win, average loss, looks like the average win coming in bigger than the average loss in all of these instruments. So average win bigger than the S&P than the average loss, as is the NASDAQ, as is the Dow, and the Russell. Let's take a quick look at the daily charts here of the S&P so we can just look at what this day has been like here historically. I'm going to hit view daily charts there, and we can look at these samples. So this was 2019. You can see it was a pretty directional day. Strong move there at the end of the session. Opening near the lows, closing near the highs. Not a ton of range taking place this day, but mostly pushing higher throughout the session. 2018, another day that pushed higher throughout the session. This one had a lot of range. This was a big day. It was in a high volatility environment. You can see the average true range that day coming in 78 points, and it looks like it had over 100 points of range, maybe 100 and what, 25 points of range or so. That is a giant up day there in the markets back in 2018. If we go back to 2017, very choppy sideways day. This is 2016. This was a choppy sideways day. 2014, pretty choppy sideways day. 2013, pretty grindy day. We just kind of grinding out to the upside. Not a lot of range that day. 2012 looks like we sold off early on, went sideways. Again, not a lot of range on this day. This is 2011, pop off the open and then go sideways. 2010, mostly pushing higher, very small range on this day. This is 2009. This one, another kind of choppy action, not much range happening here. 2008, not much range again. 2007, pushing mostly higher, but not much range. We're looking at 2006 now, pushing higher off the open, kind of directional, not a whole lot of range. 2005, trend day down. Looks like we had just under 20 points of range. I think I skipped one there. 2004, push lower there on that day, and 2003, pretty choppy sideways action. So the majority of these days did look like they were mostly sideways. However, what was it? 2000. Look at some of the more recent ones. 2019 decent directional like day to the upside that popped right there on the close. And 2018 was the big day that happened. We were in a higher volatility period, so that one very strong move to the upside. These would be the most recent examples, and both of them and the most recent examples were fairly strong days. So hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck the rest of the day, and we will see you tomorrow.